Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I have another what sold video for you guys. So covering November 4th through November 10th. I had some nice stuff last week that sold, some higher dollar items. So I'll take you guys through like normal, what sold, how much I bought it for, how long I had it listed, what platform I sold it on, etc. So let's get into the top 12. So let's get right into it. So 12th best sale last week was this Ralph Lauren Polo. Great size, 3XLT. This is one of these Flesh Pony Pima Soft Touch shirts. So I listed this one on October 30th. Sold it November 7th. This one went for $19.99 plus $7.99 shipping. So I ended up netting $12.93 on this one. So this is really one of these bread and butter items. I'll just open it up to show you the tags that I pick up regularly. And again, I love picking up these large sizes, these oversized shirts. There's the Flesh Pony, so I mentioned that a lot, that the full color pony does well. And then there's the actually this one's better. This is the 3XLT tag. So again, anything above 2X, 2XB, 3XB, 3XLT, any of those are great to pick up. So that was that one. Next up was this Columbia quarter zip. This was brand new with tags, so I was able to include these keywords: Great Heart Mountain 3. Paid $610 for this. Listed it September 9th. Sold it, let's see, November 11th. Oh, no, sorry. Shipped it November 11th. Sold it November 9th. This was $24.99 plus $9.99 shipping. Ended up netting $13.44 on this one. So again, nice return. And let me open it up and show you the tags again. So there was the Columbia, just normal XL, nothing crazy size-wise, but did have the newer tags, $65 shirt, so not bad to end up, $25 plus shipping on a new $65 shirt. Or pullover rather. So yeah, keep an eye out for these, for the Columbia. Obviously the used ones, may you get a little less for them, but I do seem to find these quite a bit new with tags. Next up was this Cutter and Buck Polo. This was let's see, paid $464 for this one, April 23rd. Ended up selling it for $23.39 plus $7.99 shipping. So that was a $13.77 profit. And let me check it. This one I think was new with tags also, because I don't typically pick up Cutter and Buck. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, this was also new with tags. Again, keep an eye out for that, because there may be things that you may not normally, the sell-through is a little lower on these, and you see it did take a bit to sell anyway, about 6 or 7 months, but the fact that it was new with tags still got a premium for it. And I think this also had a good golf course, if I remember. Yeah, TPC Sawgrass, so that's a famous golf course as well. So I'd say the combination of those two things made this, made this sale. Where otherwise, just a regular Cutter and Buck Polo, might have sat around even longer. They said they don't have a great sell-through rate, but these two things, definitely elevated this one. Next up was this Nike Golf Pullover. I've been doing really well with both these and the Under Armour version. Listed this on Halloween, October 31st. Sold it on November 9th. This one sold for $27.99 total, so it was 18 plus $9.99 shipping. Paid $4.53 for it, so I ended up netting $14.21. So again, really happy with that return. It's over 300%. Let me open this one up. Let's see, it's just sort of a normal color block because it has the two, the sort of two-tone design, but just standard Nike Golf quarter zip. See, I also included the tags that have like the item ID inside, but nothing really spectacular about this one. Just kind of a run-of-the-mill Nike Golf quarter zip, but again, they're this late in the season, they're still selling. Next up was this Robert Graham shirt. This is a 2XL. This was listed October 30th, sold November 9th. So I originally paid $4.53 for this one. Sold it for $20 plus $7.99 shipping. So I made $14.43 profit on this one. Let me open it up. Usually the Robert Graham's either the larger the size and the wilder the print, the better. So this was a pretty normal print, just purple striped. Did have the flip cuffs here, which that's a good thing to add to the listing. People do tend to wear these shirts that way because they have the wilder design inside. And then there was the normal inside tag, but I think I've sold these up to like 5X, 5XL. So obviously the bigger sizes or the wilder prints, will do better. But pretty happy with that one. Next up was this Ralph Lauren Oxford cloth shirt. This was also a flesh pony. So this one sold on on Poshmark rather. So this sold for $25 plus $7.97 shipping. So the purchase price for this one was $5.57 when I listed it on July 19th, and sold it November 8th. So about 4 months. Net after Poshmark fees ended up being $14.43. So again, pretty happy with that one. And I'll just it's easier to open the eBay listing, so just open that up to show you the tags. So this is just a Yarmouth Oxford, and then you see there the flesh pony again. So flesh pony and listing it as Oxford cloth here definitely helped. There are keywords that definitely helped move this one. Like I said, if it was just a solid color pony or something, I probably wouldn't even listed it. Next up was this Untuck shirt. This is a 3XL long sleeve. So this was also sold on Poshmark. This also sold for $25 plus $7.97 shipping. I had listed this originally February 6th, so quite a while back, about 9 months ago. I paid $5 for it, but based on that sales price of $25 plus $7.97 shipping, ended up making $15 on this one. So again, 300% return. So I have plenty of room in my garage to triple my money. So no problem with that one. And I think this was also a cotton shirt, which I don't really pick up anymore in Untuck It. I usually stick to the nylon. You see there, this was cotton. That was a 3XLT, so bigger size helps. But I stick with the nylon shirts now for the most part from Untuck It because they got a little saturated. All right, coming down the home stretch here. Next up was a pair of Armani jeans, Armani Exchange actually. So Armani Exchange is a level a little bit below Armani. So these were 38-34 jeans. Kind of stretchy denim. These I paid $6.10 for. Got them September 6th and sold them on November 9th. So they sold for $24.99 plus $9.99 shipping. And ended up being a net return of $17.19. So let me open this listing. So again, here's the tag, Armani Exchange, not to be confused with just regular Armani. There you see the tag in the back, the AX. These even had some damage. These had, you see there, they had some wear in the crotch. So I mentioned that in the listing, and these still sold. So I guess they're gonna repair that or just deal with the hole, but anyway, also regular Armani jeans are good. I sold that. I think, I don't know what it was now, maybe a month back. So keep an eye out. It's worth looking them up. They do have like model numbers. I don't know if it's a little blurry here, but there is a model number here listed, like a J number that you can look up to find more information on the jeans. So I would definitely do that based on the pair that that you find. All right, a few more to go. This is next one was a Vam shirt. This is a really nice flannel button down. So I purchased this one July 15th. Sold it November 9th. This one sold for $25.49 plus $9.99 shipping. So based on my purchase price of $5.57, I made $18.07 on this one. And like I said, this was about 4 months that it was listed. The Volcom could be a good brand. It's like a sort of like a skate brand. A lot of times you'll find it in smaller sizes. This one happened to be a larger size, 2XL. Like I find a lot of mediums, smalls and mediums. So it's nice to find a bigger one here. And this was also new with tags. So that's another selling point for this one. Next up, another pair of Brooks shoes. So you've been seeing these, pretty much every week. I've been selling a pair of these. So these were the oldest ones. These were the Adrenaline GTS 15s. So I think I had like GTS 21s and GTS 18 maybe. So these I listed October 21st. These were from that big haul that I had. Purchase price was $453. And the sales price was $31.99 plus $11.99 shipping on eBay. So after fees, ended up making $22.12 on this one. You see, it's almost a 500% return, which is fantastic. Let me just show you here. This is Adrenaline GTS 15s. So like I said, these are pretty old at this point. I think they're made in 2014. So, a little bit of wear, but relatively clean. Size 10.5 is kind of the sweet spot for men's shoes. So keep an eye out for these. Like I said, I've sold them even with a little bit of wear, up on the heel. I've sold them without footbeds. Even with a little more wear underneath. It seems like a pretty popular line of sneakers, and you'll get somewhere between 30 and $50. So if you can get them cheap enough, definitely worthwhile. And then last but not least, this one was pretty cool. This is a Pendleton Jacket. Jacket slash shacket. It was pretty like a heavyweight flannel slash jacket. So purchased this one July 7th for $563. Sold it November 8th for $40.79 plus $11.99 shipping. So it's a little bit heavier. So I ended up netting $27.74 for this one, which again is like almost 500% return. Let me show you the tag. So I sold a bunch of Pendleton stuff. There's the tag. They sell a lot of or they make a lot of wool shirts. I stay away from their shirts that are not wool. So they also make normal cotton shirts and stuff, but those sell a lot slower. Even the wool shirts, the sell-through rate's going down a bit, but I would definitely look up Pendleton when you can find it. Especially these, this is kind of a higher end piece. This jacket. I think they also make sport coats, and like I said, I've sold like their normal sort of like flannel looking or wool shirts. Be careful with wool. A lot of times when you pick them up, you'll find they have like holes in them, or they've been repaired. They've been kind of stitched different places. This jacket wasn't like that. This is in really nice shape, but I've gotten shirts before that I thought were really nice, and then when I looked at it closer when I got home, I saw that there were holes in it at some point and stitching, and I think that's a common issue for some of these wool shirts. So that was that. So really that was it. I just wanted to take you guys through the top 12. Like I said, it was a good week last week. Most of the sales were on eBay, not as much cross listing wise, but I was also a little light on creating new listings, so not surprised that the bulk of the sales ended up on eBay. But still happy with how things are going. It's getting further into the season here. Things are picking up, so we'll just keep trucking and see where we go from here. All right, thanks guys. See ya.